Smartpens. Now, what we would usually define those types of technology as are mobile note-taking devices, such as a Fly Fusion Smart Pen that allows you to convert handwritten notes directly to your computer and access them on your computer as a digital format. But these smart pens happen to be something different entirely. They're a lot more basic as sorts of technology goes, but they're very stealth-like, and they offer a lot of multi-functionalities that derive from just simply being pens, so we thought that we'd review these together. The first device we got is another generic model that we would provide you with a link in case you want to purchase the device that we received a review model from. But this is customizable smart pen, where you can, if you have a company logo or anything, you can just accompany that there, and it's made entirely out of metal, which means that the construction is really solid and it's very heavy. It's actually a very multifunctional device. As you can see, this says 1 gigabyte. You might be wondering what that means. Well, this happens to be also be a flash drive hidden into this mini pen. You might be wondering, well, where? We'll talk about that in a second. On the front tip of the device is actually going to be a stylus tip. So if we have something like a PDA, we have a notepad. As you can see, it's a great resistive touchscreen stylus. So we have something like a tablet or a mobile device. It follows the handwriting very, very easily. So doodles and drawing is great for this type of touchscreen. In addition, that's one feature. So the second feature, of course, is the pen itself, which on the bottom here. You simply slide, of course, and slide up and down, as you might expect. The grip is also made out of metal, so it's very chiseled and very easy to write. And you just take a piece of paper and you just go, and you start writing. Now, you might be wondering what are the other features, and how you access those is actually to slide the top half here. Now, when we twist this barrel in a clockwise or counterclockwise in order to adjust, we have access to the flash drive. And as you can see, embedded here, it's 1 gigabyte of flash drive memory. This can be plugged into any computer and be recognized anywhere, which is a very, very cool design take as well. So if we've got something like a computer, which will take you here, another feature that we have is, of course, that the flash drive actually turns blue, which means that it means that it's connected. And when it's flashing, it means that data is being synced and it's being driven. Now, this is a very interesting backlight. It's really light. It's an LED. It's really cool as well. When you're plugged in, it's easy to see if it's plugged in or not. So this is a very cool first smart pen with that, and it costs very inexpensive, around $10 to $20. And for something like that, as a flash drive itself, it's worth it. So as a pen, as a very strong multimedia product, it has a lot of features in one, for touchscreens, from flash drives, from a real pen, from just being metal and looking cool. It's just very cool. Now, the second device, smart pen, is actually going to be something called a Breeze pen. Again, it's a customizable device with a lifetime warranty. You embed this logo here, and it becomes a pen and something that can act as a fan. It comes in this nice case. You have these different settings. You also have an additional gel refill and also a battery refill. And how you use the pen is, again, to slide and then you unslide. Let me see if the battery is turned on and why there's some issues with that right now that we're having. Probably has something to do here. So the battery, as you can see, it's right here. There's a paper underneath. You need to take the paper out in order for the battery to be connected and for the device to actually function. And there's a mini motor in here. And it's great for summer times. It's great for meetings. It's great anywhere. It's very cool as a desktop toy, but it's also very functional as a pen. These, again, made entirely out of metal. You can customize these motors with these tiny plastic fans, so it's safe. I'm going to use red right now, I feel like, and just plug it on and press it once. Hold it if you want to start. Now, what's even cooler about these fans is that they come in different speeds. The blue one happens to be either a little bit faster or a little slower. So all three colors represent different speeds on the fan. This one's a little slower. You can't hear the hum as much. The red one's faster, and the purple one might be the fastest or the middle one, depending on the sound I can see. It might be the fastest one. So it comes in this kind of a spectrum, kind of like how light passes through a rainbow, and it goes from these different speeds. Another really cool product that costs $10 to $20 to customize. So these two are both really, really cool smart pens that we really enjoyed. They're really fun. Now they're kind of gimmicky, yes. So we think that we wouldn't recommend them to everybody, of course. But if you're looking for something that's pretty cool, it's unique, you're kind of bored, you want something cool to look in your office or just to carry around, these two are great smart pens that function as multimedia tools because they have a lot of multitasking, multi-features, and they're pretty cool in general. Thank you for watching the video review at OSReviews.com.